Lisa Lanier's fundraising, or what was I going to say? For a benefit party and silent auction for Paralympic fencer Lisa Lanier.
Lisa Lanier leaves October 8th to go to 5.
Oh! No, I just hold it.
Just remember, you're talking to the camera too, okay? 5, 4, 3.
Hi, this is Leanne, and this is my new friend, Joey Joe Wells, and we're at the Duplex. Tonight is Lisa Lanier's benefit party. She's a Paralympic fencer. I was going to say it different. I'm sorry.
Okay.
If I fucked up at them, you know.
5, 4, 3.
Hi, I'm Leanne, and this is Joey Joe Wells, my new friend, and we're here at the Duplex. There's a benefit party and silent auction tonight for Lisa Lanier, the Paralympic fencer from Atlanta.
Lisa will be leaving on October 8th for Sydney. It's fundraisers, individuals, and community organizations like this that really help to send these athletes overseas. I think Lisa's going to be gone for about a month, so she really needs support, not only for her payment to get over there, but for her, bills at home that
she takes off work and everything.
So let's go inside and see what's going on.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Come on. Come on. Come on.
That works.
Okay.
5, 4, 3.
The party is lots of fun, and they have, that's not how did I start off? Just by going, I'm sorry. Please don't be mad at me. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Go
ahead. To help her with her travels. Travels.
My bad. 5, 4, 3.
To help Lisa for her travel.
5, 4, 3.
To help Lisa with her travels, they've set up a.
Stand the other way. Look the other way. 5, 4, 3.
They've set up a tax-deductible fund for Lisa at the Atlanta Disabled. They've set up a fund.
Start again. Go ahead.
Okay.
Say it to me first.
There has been a tax-deductible fund set up for Lisa Lanier with the Atlanta Disabled Sports Foundation.
Okay. Good.
There has been a tax-deductible.
Stop. Let's don't do this right now.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well, let me just say this other part.
Okay.
About the Southern Cross.
5, 4, 3.
Join us when we see Lisa in action at the Southern Crest Tournament on the 30th of September, right before she leaves for the Olympics. See you then.
That is hard to say.
There's been a tax-deductible fund set up for Lisa Lanier with the Atlanta Disabled Sports Foundation. Atlanta Disabled Sports Foundation. Okay.
5, 4, 3.
There has been a tax-deductible fund set up for Lisa with the Atlanta Disabled Sports Foundation. Join us soon when we go see Lisa in action at the Southern Crest Tournament on the 30th of this month, September. We'll see you there. Bye-bye.
Rockin'.
Thank God.
I'm sorry. I'm sitting interview right here. I'll move after. I'm going out.
Hey, you know what? If you don't mind that I'll be done soon.
Okay. Yeah, I needed some lights.
Okay. 5, 4, 3.
And I'm sure all of you remember Lisa Lanier. It's her party. She's the woman of the night. How does that feel?
Oh, it feels pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel very fortunate to have so much support from everybody.
Yeah, you have a lot of friends, huh?
I tell you what, I'm a lucky lady.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, Anna Ragliani and Soiree Productions are putting this party on for me, and I just making the Paralympic team was a very deeply personal goal, and I just feel overwhelmed that I have so much support from strangers and friends and everyone. I'm just very excited about it all.
and it's to raise money for you to be able to get to Sydney. Don't you have to go to other countries too?
To qualify for the Paralympics, I had to go to 6 different tournaments. 3 were domestic, Cleveland, Palm Springs, and Austin, Texas, and 3 were international, Budapest, Spain, and Italy. And because of those tournaments, I accrued quite a bit of debt. I had to do all 6 tournaments to qualify. I did end up qualifying, which I'm very grateful to achieve that. But in doing so, my debt went through the roof, you know.
Yeah, I bet.
And I guess through the grapevine, Anna found out about that, and through this lovely party for me here at the duplex, and people donated like, all kinds of things. Indigo Girls donated signed pictures. Different people donated things from their businesses, and I just feel very fortunate to have so many people in my corner and trying to help me out.
Yeah, well, we're behind you all the way, and I'm sure all these people out here are.
Yeah, when I'm in Sydney, every time I score a point or win a bout and hopefully win a medal, it's not just me, it's everybody. I mean, I couldn't do this without everybody's support, and I just want to thank everybody so much for that.
Well, thank you. Thank you for letting us have somebody to look up to like that.
Oh, well, you know, every time someone says to me that they're inspired by me or admire me or whatever, well, truthfully, for a moment, it might give me a little bit of a big head, but for the most part, it makes me have a sense of responsibility to live up to that admiration and to, achieve greater goals. It's a saying I like to use is your support fuels the fire for my success,
Good.
That's it. And after Sydney, I want to come back, train harder, and hopefully go to Greece in 2004. And the long-range goal is I want to be a coach, and I want to coach children. It's a dream of mine to have disabled children and able-bodied children playing together, fencing, learning, competing, because I didn't have that opportunity when I was a child, and I'd like to give that back.
Well, if anybody can do it, I know it's you.
And I'm gonna try.
Well, I guess we're gonna get back to the party. So I want to keep her away from all the guests too, Ron. You have lots of friends here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you guys out there.
Great.
You're good?
That's good.
Yeah, pretty good. I know I saw you someone else, but I can't remember where it was.
Okay, quit talking and stand still just a second. There you go, that's good. That's good.
Okay. Yes, that's where it was. Our big fans. Did you ever put us up on the web? I don't know if you ever put it on there. I sent the pictures. I know that at first you had pictures on that one, but
Okay. Me? Am I talking to myself? Or will I? Hi. Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just inside where you talk.
So this should pick us back. Hi, how are you doing? I'm good, thank you.
Okay, get just a little bit closer.
You want me to put it on her? You want me to put it on hers?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just talk as
Because I forgot what big I asked.
That's not always shining happy people.
I know I'm shiny. Oh, I just put this on you. And then I have to... What was that? Where?
Okay, talk to
How's
me.
that?
Talk.
Hi.
Okay, good.
Hey, Jody.
You can talk about it louder.
A little louder. Hi, Jody.
Okay. Okay. 5, 4, 3.
And this is Anna, the lady who is responsible for this whole party. I understand that you throw a lot of parties for people.
Well, actually, I I used to throw a lot of parties. Now I kind of come out of the woodwork and throw them when I feel like there's a need for one.
So how did you get involved with Lisa?
Well, actually, Lisa is a friend of mine, and she has a co-worker who is also a friend of mine, and that's how I met her, and he told me about her going to the Olympics.
I'm gonna start over again. Let's close that door.
Okay.
Close that door first, sir.
Thank you.
All right, one more
Good.
time, one more time.
Good.
5.
What's your
4,
last name?
Ragianti.
Ragianti.
3, 2.
This is Anna Ragianti. Is that correct?
That's close. That's good. Yes.
It's good?
Yes.
And she's responsible for this party. And tell me about the things that you do as far as throwing fundraisers.
Well, every once in a while I get together with. No, I'm sorry. See, I can't.
Okay.
Well, don't use the word fundraiser.
Maybe I'll say, how did you get in? I'll just ask you how you got involved with Lisa Lanier.
Hold on for a second. Let me think. Let me turn it off for a second. Okay.
Okay. 5, 4, 3.
And I'm here with Anna, and as I understand it, she's responsible for a lot of parties that go on around Atlanta, and she's responsible for this one. How did you get involved with Lisa Lanier?
Well, she's a friend of mine, and just actually a guy that is a coworker of hers who is also a friend approached me and said, we need to have a benefit for Lisa. She's going to the Paralympics, and you know, it's a good cause and whatever. So he kind of got me involved. His name is Brian, and we just kind of took it from there.
Are there any other things coming up that you're going to be doing? I guess you're at Blake's all the time.
Yes, I bartended at Blake's. And that's actually how I met Brian, because he's a customer that comes in there occasionally, and Lisa comes in there with him occasionally. I used to have parties more often, but now I kind of wait until there's an occasion to have one. And I probably will be having one around Christmas or the holidays.
Okay, please let us know.
Definitely. Well, what we're doing now is emailing invites out. So just give me your email address.
Okay. Do you have an organization, or is it?
No, actually, it's just something that I do on the side.
Okay.
I mainly do it when there's a need or a benefit or something. I've done something for the Atlanta Lesbian Cancer Initiative, and I've done stuff for some of the food banks or whatever around, and this one, of course, is for Lisa. So, you know, it just, if there's a reason to come out and do one, I'll come out and do one. But of course, I try to have one every once in a while, and holiday's a good time, so probably one around Christmas.
Well, that'll be fun, and I can't wait. So I guess we're going to get back to the party here. Thank you for having us, letting us come here.
Well, thank you for coming, and thank you for supporting Lisa and giving her exposure.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you. 5, 4, 3.
So Anna, why are you interested in Lisa Lanier? What got you involved?
Well, actually, I found out that she's going to the Paralympics, and she has to travel all around the United States to compete in different events in order to even place on the Olympic team. She's second in the nation in several different categories. And, well, that costs a lot of money. I found out. I have a bio on her that a friend presented to me, and it shows how much it costs to fly here, pay entry fees to get into tournaments. She's got therapeutic training that costs money and gear, and every time she goes to any of these events, she has to take off work. And so I found out she's been dedicating most of her time to the Paralympics. So I also discovered that has put herself in debt by doing it. But I wanted her to be able to focus on her goal, which was going to the Olympics and bringing home a medal, instead of going and being like worried about finances and coming home to financial debt and ruin. So we just decided that, hey, you know, we know how to throw a party. Let's have a benefit for Lisa and bring people in that have money. Because I think if people knew about her, they would want to help. Right. So we decided to do that, and so now she'll be able to go and she can focus on living out her dream, because she may not ever get this opportunity again.
It's true. And who is Soiree?
Soiree actually is just the soiree, the word. It's the dictionary phonetic pronunciation of soiree, just to be a little trendy logo. And it's just an alternative dance party that's for girls, kind of an alternative to the bar scene, because it tends to be a little disappointing or whatever. You know, it's just somewhere different to go instead of going to the same old bar every night or whatever, and a different way to meet people. And also it's an opportunity for me to expose gay artists and gay businesses to each other. I try to use different DJs and different, if I do benefits or if I have art, a lot of times I have art showing, so I try to bring people from the community in, show their work to other people so that we can all kind of like be exposed to each other and find each other.
One big
Support
synergy thing
and
here.
support each other, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, let's get back to the party. It's getting crazy out there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Perfect. The last 2,000 bags.
Yeah.
Let's rock somebody's dream tonight. You're making me feel good tonight, baby. You're gonna make my period start. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna get an overflow tonight, motherfucker. Oh, shit. Oh, my God, I feel horny. I love this applause church at a big cock tonight. I'm so happy to be here. My God, everybody is so delicious. Oh, my God, thank you so much. You know, I was trying to get here, and they canceled 2 flights, and I didn't think I was going to make it, and finally they got me, and I just got it. I got home, washed my hair, put a little bit of powder on, put some lips on, you know, shaved my pussy, and just got just made it just in time so I could carry on with all my friends who carry on. My name is Joey. I'm so glad that you're here tonight. We're gonna party, honey, till the sun don't come here tonight. We're gonna drink some champagne. Anybody got some special cake? Ooh, baby, it's yours tonight. I see a pretty boy standing there.